all got them, haven't we? You know, we're talking, of course, about windbags. That's a bit of a northern expression, I believe, but windbags are the sort of people, have you noticed, particularly really when they don't like something, they publicly announce that if X wins, I'm going to leave the country. There were so many people leaving the country over in the United States when the 45th president of the United States managed to land inside the White House, people like Madonna, amongst others. Well, basically, they're still there. Miley Cyrus still there. All win, just looking for attention. And basically, you know, just in look at me, I disagree with these particular policies. We still have it so much over here in the United Kingdom. We've had journalists who basically say, if Boris Johnson gets into 10 Downing Street, I'm leaving the country. This particular windbag here is currently still invited onto daytime TV chat shows, always purporting that she's about to leave because she doesn't like something. As you can see, not exactly British and still staying here in Britain. You get the picture. Now step forward someone who really should know better. None other than a former reality TV winner from the Simon Cowell stable, Pop Idol, remember that? A big sort of show way back in the early noughties. And at the very height of all of this hysteria, Will Young managed to win Pop Idol, taking it away from the much younger Gareth Grates, a Yorkshire man who of course has gone on to do stellar stuff himself. Will, though's had a bit of a difficult time. He never really sat easy with the pop idol mogul, didn't really want to necessarily be seen as a musical puppet, you know, the sort of thing. He released quite a few good singles and much acclaimed albums. In the latter part though, he decided to go, shall we say, a little bit more off kilter. I've met him on a number of occasions, always being pleasant, polite and kind to myself. But there's always something of an undertone that you're about to trap him and he doesn't necessarily like being interviewed. You get the picture. But there you go. That's exactly what these people are like. Now, really, attention hasn't shone down on Will Young for some time. His last album didn't exactly break any pots in the charts. But this week at the Labour Party conference, he announced, yes, that if the present government, the Conservative Party government over here in the United Kingdom, retain power for another year, well, then he's going to be leaving the country. I mention this because, again, it's laughable. This is a guy that literally has made his career, his fortune, his millions, thankfully, to the United Kingdom. And the point I'm making really is this. When they do this, you do kind of wonder as a 40-plus-year-old gay man whether people actually take any notice of him. Does it resonate? Well, over here, yes, he's made one or two headlines on a very dark and miserable news day. And he had a track called Leave Right Now, which was a big hit for him. Basically, everybody's quoting this. But to quote Will Young, really, how true to the sentiment will you be? And if you don't leave, if the government stays in power next year, will you truly be going, or will you be made to look stupid once again? As ever, I'd love to know what you think to these particular celebrities that spout off every 2 minutes telling you what you should be doing, what they're going to be doing, and how they're leading by example. Do you believe it, or does it simply put you off from buying further product from maybe a celebrity that you once liked? As ever, I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.